Hey you guys, welcome to Season with Love. I'm Casey. Welcome to my kitchen, y'all. Today I'm bringing y'all quick and easy, cheesy lasagna roll-ups right here on SWL. Okay? SWL lasagna roll-ups right here today, y'all. So without further ado, let's go over these ingredients, y'all. We're going to start with our seasonings. Of course, we making lasagna. We're going to need some Italian seasonings, y'all. So right here, I got some Italian seasoning, oregano, some basil, and I got some fresh flat leaf parsley, okay? So we're not going to use dried parsley. I have fresh. I'm going to get that chopped up too. Grab that out the fridge. I have some complete seasoning here and some black pepper. I'm going with this complete seasoning. This complete seasoning, you guys, is very, very, very low in sodium. The original, very low in sodium. 90 milligrams of sodium a serving versus Lawry's or Adobo, which is 500 and 600 milligrams of sodium a serving. Okay, a quarter teaspoon. This is only 90 milligrams of sodium, which is why I'm using this today. I have 1 pound of whole milk mozzarella. I'm going to shred that myself. I have grated Italian blend. It's 1/3 less fat than Parmesan cheese, but it works the same. I have a 15-ounce whole milk ricotta cheese. I have 2 jars of meat sauce here. I'm not sure I'm going to use both of these whole jars, but I like a very saucy lasagna roll up. Okay. My lasagna noodles, I'm going to get that on. Right now I have a pot of salted boiling water over here on the stove boiling. I'm going to get those in. I have a pound of ground beef here. I'm going to defrost and get browned off. So let me grab a few more ingredients out of the fridge, which is going to be some garlic, onion, and fresh parsley. Okay, you guys, I do not have any fresh garlic, so I'm going to go in with some minced garlic. Okay, I have that fresh flat leaf parsley. Onion, I'm going to use about half of this large onion. And I had some bell peppers I needed to use up, so I'm going to use them up in this lasagna. Okay, you guys, stay tuned on Season with Love. I'm sorry, guys. I've been recently easily winded and having some difficulty breathing. So periodically throughout the video, I might seem a little winded from talking, okay? But bear with me, okay? You guys know my situation. And by the grace of God, I'm just glad to be here. Still able to come in this kitchen and do these wonderful things with you guys, okay? And my husband's going to come in and help me with a little bit of chopping and some browning of this meat. But you guys, let me bring y'all over here to the stove real fast and show y'all the pot of boiling water. I have a pot of salted boiling water here. I'm going to go ahead and get our lasagna noodles in there. I'm going to pop my chopped meat in the microwave on defrost. Okay? And we're going to get started on these lasagna roll-ups. You guys, stay tuned on Season with Love. Okay, you guys, here I have a nice bunch of flat leaf parsley that I'm going to cut. I'm going to use half in my sauce, my meat sauce, and half in my cheese sauce, okay? So I'm going to give this a chop. I have my beef browning on the stove. Okay. I'm going to remove some of these stems. Okay. Get these chopped up. I hope everyone is in good spirits in this new year. Okay. I keep telling my husband that I want to do come chat with me with you guys. And open up a couple of packages I have. Tell you guys about my new P.O. box. And the number, a lot of you have been asking to send me some get well things, and I really appreciate you guys. So I'm going to go on and let you guys know about that. Okay, so I have roughly chopped my parsley. Okay. Okay, that's ready. Okay, so now we're ready to get our meat sauce simmering on the stove. You guys stay tuned. Okay, you guys, now that our chopped meat or our ground beef, whatever you call it, has browned, I want to remove just a little bit of the oil. I want to leave some in there to help me saute my vegetables. One thing I love about this pan is it has this beautiful pour spout on both sides of the pan, okay? So it makes it easier for you to pour oil or water or excess liquid out of the pan, okay? Now that our meat has browned, you still see some pink in there, that's okay. We're going to get in our onions, bell peppers, okay, get that in there. And we're going to get in some minced garlic. The last of this jar, apparently. Okay, get some minced garlic in there. Okay, now we're going to let this saute until our onions are translucent and our bell peppers are slightly tender, okay? Okay, you guys, I'm going to go back in with my Badia complete seasoning. I'm going to add a little bit of that, about a teaspoon of my complete seasoning. Remember, that's very low in sodium. If you want more salt or you need more salt, season to your liking. Okay, salt and pepper to taste. I'm going in with some pepper right into my meat. Okay. The other seasonings I'm going to add directly to the sauce. Okay. You're going to want to taste your pasta sauce. Depending on the level of bitterness, you might want to add a pinch of sugar. If your pasta sauce is always bitter, it's because you need to add a pinch of sugar. Don't make it sweet, just a pinch to cut the bitterness. The acid in the tomatoes is what caused that bitter taste, okay? So now we're going to continue to let this sweat down for a while we make our cheese sauce, okay? Alright, you guys, I'm going to go in with my sauce. Into the pan. I'm going to add 1 jar of sauce. And I always add a little bit of water. Get out that extra sauce. Okay. Now I'm going to see if this is enough. Okay. Looks like it's plenty. Okay, we're going to bring this up to a simmer. First, I'm going to add my seasonings. Keep your fire down low because that sauce will pop all over your stove, okay? Just keep your fire to a simmer. Okay, let's add some seasonings to this real quick. I'm going to go in with some basil. About a half a teaspoon of basil. because I'm using a cheaper brand of sauce, I'm adding my own seasonings, some Italian seasoning, which is marjoram and all basil and oregano and everything else we putting in here. Here go the oregano. Okay. And you're going to want to taste your sauce and see if you need sugar or not. Okay, you might want to add a pinch of sugar to that sauce. This, I'm going to bring it up to a simmer and let it go. And you guys, I'm going to show y'all what we're going to do next. This is how much cheese that my husband got from that 1 pound block of mozzarella cheese. Okay, he got a pretty good amount. I'm going to go in my bowl with my ricotta. Right now I'm going to make my cheese filling for our lasagna roll-ups, okay? Oh, give me a minute. I'm going to have to open this up with a knife. Your girl ain't strong enough to open up the ricotta. Okay. Alright, we got that open. We're going to go in a bowl with that ricotta cheese. Yeah, let's put it all in there. It ain't gonna hurt nobody. Right. 15 ounces. I'm gonna go in with about 3 oversized tablespoons of this low-fat Parmesan cheese. And about a half a cup of this mozzarella cheese. Okay, and we're gonna go in with our parsley. Hold on, we got some red peppers in there and some onions. I'm taking them out because I don't want no raw onions in my cheese blend, okay? No raw peppers. So I'm gonna get this mixed up. And y'all, when we come back, we rolling up lasagna roll-ups, y'all. Oh, guys, don't forget to crack an egg in this cheese filling. Babe, can you grab me an egg? I'm going to crack 1 egg into this ricotta cheese filling. If you don't care for ricotta, you can just do this with the mozzarella and the Parmesan and the parsley. Leave it out. If you're one that uses cottage cheese, thank you, babe. If you're one that uses cottage cheese, go ahead and use cottage cheese, okay? We're going to crack 1 egg in there. Okay. And you can add salt and pepper to this too. I'm just going to add a little bit of pepper. The cheese, the grated cheese is enough salty for me. Okay. So I might add a little black pepper to taste. I love black pepper and cheese. Get that egg blended in there really well. When we come back, you guys, we rolling up our easy, cheesy lasagna roll-ups, y'all. Guys, I have 2 pans here I want to show you. Because this pan is a cheap, flimsy pan, I'm going to put it in top of this pan, which I don't want to wash and clean up. So for easy cleanup, I'm going to sit this inside of here because it's going to be heavy once I fill this pan up, okay? So I'm going to go into this pan with some of our meat sauce, okay, and get that on the bottom, okay? Set up this pan and sit it aside for our roll-ups, okay? Now, the reason why I like this lasagna roll-up is because it's perfect for smaller families like my own. You understand? You don't have to make a big, huge pan of lasagna that you have to freeze and all of that, okay? So now I'm going to come in with this baking sheet. Okay. Grab our lasagna noodles, and I'm going to lay out 3 lasagna noodles. That's how many I'm going to roll up at a time. I'm not sure how many is going to fit into this pan here. Okay. So I'm going to grab 3. That's how many fits on this baking sheet. I'm going to go in with our cheese mixture using about a spoonful. Now I'm going to wrap mine pretty full, but you know, you do what you like. Okay, I'm going to go in with a spoonful. I'm going to spread it down the lasagna sheet, okay? Okay, nice and cheesy. This is my easy cheesy lasagna roll-ups, okay? Now, this idea, I was just telling my daughter who only has 2 children. 2 small, very young children. My granddaughters are 2 and 3. So she doesn't like to make a big pan of lasagna for just her and her husband. Okay, so she doesn't make it because of that very reason. So I was telling her to take a look at this video and follow this idea and use this recipe for her and her small family for the lasagna roll-ups. It's great for her and her family. She can portion out, freeze the rest. It's a great make-ahead meal. It can be frozen easily. Once you make the roll-ups and pan it up, cover the pan or lay them out on a baking sheet, freeze them into individual rolls, and then when you're ready to bake them, you just take out how many rolls you need, put it in a pan, cover with sauce, boom. Okay, it's great frozen make ahead idea. Okay, but we're making these today, so we're gonna do this part here. Now we're gonna go in with our meat sauce. Okay, and we're gonna gradually but generously add a line of meat sauce down each noodle. Okay, now mine's have meat and vegetables. Y'all seen what went into my meat sauce. Okay, now this is a very messy thing. Make sure your hands are very clean. Okay, my hands are very, very clean, exceptionally clean. Clean under your nails and everything, okay, for this here. Get everything clean, okay? So now I'm going to spread this out. Okay. Now we're going to start rolling. Okay. Now you want to fit as many as you can in your pan. Okay. But it's very messy. If some falls out, don't worry about it. Tuck it in on the side in the pan. That's all. I'm just going to get these rolled up. And I'm going to place them seam side down right into my pan. Okay. Okay. It's just that simple. Okay. Roll them up. Remove them and get them in your pan. Okay. Doesn't look like this pan is going to hold very much at all. Might hold about 6 roll-ups, which is, you know, great for my family. So I have all 6 of our lasagna roll-ups here. They're looking incredibly delicious. Now you want to go and put some meat sauce on the top of there. Okay. Spread all that delicious meat sauce on there. Looks incredible. Okay. Now you also can make this vegan where you don't add meat, just add vegetables. And use a vegan cheese. My brother has now become vegan. I've been researching vegan recipes for him. So we're going to pile all this delicious meat sauce on top. You want this to be very saucy and delicious. Remember, we started with 1 pound of ground beef, a half a yellow bell pepper, 1 small medium red bell pepper, a half of onion. Okay, 15 ounces of ricotta cheese. And now I'm going to top this off with that delicious shredded mozzarella cheese, okay? You guys, this is looking incredible. So now when you tint this with your foil, okay, to save your cheese, you want to try not to let your foil touch your cheese, okay? Guys, you're going to want to cover this with some aluminum foil, but you're going to want to tint your foil in an upward motion like this, okay? Let me show you. Okay, so now that we have our mozzarella cheese on the top, we're going to put this in a 375-degree oven for about, it shouldn't take, this is a very small pan that I'm making. So, I'm going to let you know exactly how long I baked it for when it's done, okay? I'm going to check it in about 30 minutes. Make sure everything have come together and is hot and bubbly and delicious, okay? So now I'm going to go in with some aluminum foil. And what I'm going to do is take my finger and point into the center of the foil so that I can get a tinted foil. Okay? You see how high my foil is above my cheese? Okay, that's what you wanting. Okay? Don't want it to touch that cheese. Okay? So try to keep it up high. If you have to, go in with a spoon and hit it around. Okay? To raise it and elevate that foil away from the cheese. Now take the final end and lightly tuck it. Okay? Now you see how we have that bubble on the top? I hope that helps. The demonstration that I've done on tinting a pan. Now we're going to get this in the oven, 375. I'm going to start out for 30 minutes. Uncover it, put it back in on broil for 5 minutes to make my cheese golden brown and delicious. But you guys stay tuned on Season with Love. I'm making lasagna roll-ups. Easy, cheesy lasagna roll-ups, y'all. Okay, you guys, I have this out of the oven. I'm going to remove our foil. And you see our edges, how it has started to stick to the foil. That's fine. I'm glad the whole thing hasn't stick. So now we're going to put this back in the oven and let our cheese get golden brown and delicious for about 5 minutes or 10 minutes. Now I'm going to try to stay in here with you guys, but my husband, he might be finishing out the video for me. Okay, so we're going to get this back in the 375-degree oven for another 5 to 10 minutes until our cheese is nice and golden brown and delicious, you guys. You guys stay tuned on Season with Love. We're making lasagna roll-ups.
Alright, you guys, it's a finished product of the lasagna roll-ups. My wife went upstairs. I'm going to finish out the video. I'm going to show y'all how it's looking after I plate it up and cut it up right before I eat it. Alright. Okay, you guys, here go the final plating. Cut this right after I took it out the oven. You don't have to wait for this to set. You can cut it and go ahead and plate it right out the oven. You know, it's warm. Cheese melted, everything is, you know, looking the way you want it to. So I'm gonna show you how the inside looking. Show you how to let you see how I look when I cut it. Ooh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, cut easy too. Let's see. Okay, y'all see that? Held together good. Okay. Probably gonna put some, make this with some garlic bread, you know. And you know my wife gonna hook it up. If y'all like what she doing in these videos, give her a thumbs up. Like, share, and subscribe to Season with Love, y'all. Now, I'm gonna show y'all a close up real quick before I go ahead and do what I do with this. Came out so good. Okay, y'all. Yeah. I don't know if y'all can get some pictures at the end of the video, but you know, give her a thumbs up. Thank you for watching. Y'all have a good day.